8 reasons Henry Cavill's Man of Steel still holds up 10 years later. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Trendy Spotlight. 8. Man of Steel challenges Superman in many different ways. Differentiating one take on Superman from the rest is a necessary step in any new movie about the last son of Krypton, and Man of Steel tackles this by challenging Superman in both internal and external ways. The arrival of General Zod and his Kryptonian followers establishes very physically challenging enemies for Cavill's Superman right as he is just becoming Superman. Henry Cavill's Superman also wrestles with self-doubt about how the world will respond once he reveals himself to them. While his innate goodness leads him to save lives anonymously at first, the true test he faces is the turning point in human history that he personifies. 7. Man of Steel is a unique Superman origin story. Man of Steel adds a completely new element into Superman's origin with Jor-El bonding the Kryptonian Codex to his son's DNA, the Codex carrying the DNA of Krypton's unborn population. Man of Steel's introduction of the Codex goes further than being the object of General Zod's pursuit to make a new Krypton on Earth, with the Codex setting up Superman as the literal future of Krypton itself. Man of Steel also places Superman's origin story in the context of General Zod's invasion of Earth, and in doing so, makes it into an event that rips off the band-aid about alien life while establishing Superman as Earth's protector. 6. Man of Steel makes conformity and choice into major themes. Man of Steel makes another new change to the history of Krypton by revealing Kryptonians are biologically engineered to fill specific roles within their culture. Unlike other Kryptonians conceived in a Genesis chamber, Kal-El is revealed to by Jor-El to be Krypton's first natural birth in centuries, with Jor-El and Lara Lorvan, Islet Zur, believing that choice has been sacrificed by Kryptonian society. In Superman and General Zod, Man of Steel builds two pillars who embody the opposite ends of Kryptonian society. Kal-El born to choose his destiny, and Zod steeped in the old Kryptonian dogma of conformity. 5. Man of Steel's Krypton is still amazing. When it comes to Krypton itself, Man of Steel devotes its first 20 minutes to the last days of Superman's homeworld, and it remains a visually stunning take on Krypton. Departing from the image of Krypton as a world covered in ice, Man of Steel reimagines Krypton as a world full of mountains, arid terrain, and eye-popping wildlife that Kryptonians share their world with, including Jor-El's trusted flying dragon, Haraka. Krypton's architecture, the regal wardrobe of its population, and the portal to the Phantom Zone seen in Man of Steel is also unique to the film's interpretation of Krypton, enabling it to continue to stand out after 10 years. 4. The Man of Steel soundtrack still sounds great. Hans Zimmer would be tasked with creating the score for Man of Steel, with Zimmer assembling a powerful orchestral salute to Superman. Zimmer's Ideal of Hope would become the Superman theme of the Snyderverse, with the theme capturing both the power and warmth inherent to Superman. Zimmer's score also adds to the intensity of Man of Steel's stakes, emphasizing just what Cavill's Superman is up against at every turn. Tom Holkenborg would later help build upon Zimmer's score in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, but Zimmer's Man of Steel score set a strong musical foundation worthy of the last son of Krypton. 3. Man of Steel's Superman suit is extremely well designed. Man of Steel's costume designer Michael Wilkinson would have another daunting task in designing the movie's version of Superman's red and blue suit, creating an outstanding uniform embodying Superman's heroism. Wilkinson's Superman suit takes influence from DC's New 52 redesign by dropping the suit's trademark red trunks. Furthermore, Wilkinson's design also creates a wholly new take on Kal-El's suit in reimagining it with a chainmail-like design, which makes Cavill's Superman an even more powerful presence in every scene. 2. Man of Steel is by far the most action-packed Superman movie. Zack Snyder is undeniably a filmmaker big on action, and never has a Superman movie been as action-packed as Man of Steel. With the level of Kryptonian might they wield, Superman, General Zod, and the Kryptonian army break the sound barrier in meta-human brawls that shake the earth beneath them. Man of Steel is also extremely energetic in its action, with the entire third act of the movie being an all-out Kryptonian war. The amount of destruction in Man of Steel would prove controversial, but those very consequences on a worldwide level are at the core of Man of Steel's Superman origin story and its action scenes. 1. Superman's first flight scene is stunning. Superman's ability to fly is essential to who he is, and Man of Steel's first flight scene is a breathtaking and triumphant moment of Kal-El going up, and away. The first flight scene also works as a visual metaphor for the arc of Cavill's Superman, growing gradually more confident in his powers before eventually gaining absolute mastery of them. Russell Crowe's narration as Jor-El and Hans Zimmer's score add to the power of the scene, with Man of Steel's first flight standing as Cavill's best Superman movie moment. After 10 years, the iconic flight scene in Man of Steel has not lost 1 ounce of its cheer-worthy power. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them.